Do you believe that we can learn from each other?
Yes.
Okay, because I can learn something from you right now.
Like this.
Right.
This is the only way to really learn.
Exactly, because this is a wonderful exchange, right?
Yes. Steel sharpens steel.
Right. Now, my wife, I've learned a lot from her, but she's learned a lot from me, so it is a fair exchange.
Yeah.
Right? So what I'm saying, right, it shouldn't, for me, it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from.
From yourself. Yeah.
Well, we both don't know everything, right?
No, but you can try.
You can pick up a book.
Yeah.
You can read.
Yeah.
But there's some things that we have to both agree that we might not understand, right?
Yeah, but the problem is most people don't read the same stuff, so everyone's on their own syllabus, you know?
No, I agree with you. But look, I believe in God, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a Muslim.
In your own way.
Okay, I'm a Muslim.
Yeah. But don't be a Muslim, just believe in God.
But
you don't need Muslim.
But
you don't need all that distraction, all these crazy
Okay, let me ask you something.
ideas.
If I gave you £10,
By man.
If
It's
I
all
gave-
by man. Other men you never know.
okay, let me ask you.
Yeah.
If I gave you £100, Francis,
Yeah.
what's the least thing you would say after me giving you that 100 quid?
I'd say take it back because
Okay, if you need
money
it,
given has no value.
okay, but it might have value because you could buy nice shoes, and I like your hat, a nice hat, maybe a warm coat. The most you would say is thank you, right?
Yeah, but I don't think it's good to just hand out stuff.
No, I know, I agree with you. But let's say, right, do you work?
Yeah, I got a business.
Okay, do you earn profit from that business?
Yeah.
Right, so if you earn money, do you at least buy a few things that you like?
Yeah, but I'm not a big spender.
Right.
How you stay rich.
If someone nice comes to you and gives something to you,
Yeah.
you will show some appreciation.
Yeah.
You'll be say thank you.
Well, I was given money by my father, basically.
Were you grateful?
Well, no, because it kind of kills your ambition.
Right, okay.
If you can already pay your bills without going to work, then there's not much incentive to go to work.
Okay. But the
I
thing
have
is,
worked,
right?
but
Okay, but
I got into bad habits.
if someone gave something to you, I'm sure you at least say thank you. Now,
yeah,
by most. Now, you're saying believe in God,
but it's
right?
truly better to give.
I
than receive, eh?
say thank you to God every day. 5 times a
Yeah.
day I say thank you.
But that's what I realised. It's non-stop. It's like a constant dialogue with God. That's the essence of God.
Right. Do you know how I say thank you to God every day
Yeah.
for giving me life?
Yeah.
I prostrate and I say, God, thank you. I'm a Muslim.
Yeah.
And when I
But
pray,
God doesn't care. He doesn't want you to prostrate. What good is that doing anything?
do you know why? You're right. He doesn't need our worship. God doesn't
But
need
what
our
good
worship.
does that do? That act of you're just virtue signaling. You're showing other people, look at me, I'm a Muslim.
Not necessarily, no.
Because when you bow down, when you prostrate, there's a part in your head, doesn't it, where it relaxes you, doesn't it? When you actually prostrate and put your head down, there's a point there in your head, and anatomically,
You
that
touch your head on
actually,
the ground. Yeah,
when you bow down,
I've seen that. Yeah, but it's an act that you've just been told to do from a child, so you just do it. But they never question
I'm
it.
a Viva,
You've got to
so,
question it.
You know,
Yeah, but you're right. It's true. We should question.
You make your own rituals.
Brother,
with God.
you are assuming. You are so many things you are assuming.
No,
You say, because
it happened to me. I'm
when we were
a Catholic,
children-
but I reject Catholicism now completely.
Yeah, you.
So you
do.
reject
It's
Islam.
okay because
So reject Islam.
Because no,
You'll be set yourself
no.
free.
Did you study Islam?
No, I studied
Yeah, okay. So how
Catholicism.
do you refuse something that you don't know about?
Because I know it's just like Catholicism.
No, it's not true.
It's a
not
misunderstanding
true.
of the
Untrue.
Hebrew
You can't make
Bible.
judgment on something that you don't know.
No.
Okay, how can
No,
I
I
make
do know.
judgment?
Because I know the
listen to
Hebrew
me,
Bible,
Listen to me.
and it
Listen to
supersedes
me. I had
the
some
Christian
I had
Bible
some coffee
and the
earlier,
Quran, yeah?
and it was bad, so bad. So how
What?
can I judge your coffee, and it's so bad if I don't taste it? Can I make a judgment on your coffee?
Well,
Your coffee is
I've
so
tasted
bad.
enough
So
Islam.
bad because
I don't want
when
any
I was
more.
coming in my car,
I've seen enough.
I
Can I
drank
ask
coffee,
you?
and
I've
it
seen
was
enough
so bad.
Islam.
What do you actually know?
Yes, I
You don't know
have.
about Islam.
No, hold on.
You just
What-
said it.
I've listened
You just say you don't
I've listened
know.
to many people here.
No.
I've listened.
No,
I've watched many things on
you are racist.
internet.
You are racist.
Oh, I'm
no,
racist.
no, no,
You're
no,
racist,
no,
I know.
No.
And you have some bad experience.
I'm not
Some
racist.
bad
Stop,
experience, and this bad experience
No,
made you think like
Okay,
that.
let's not say that. Let's not say that. Let's not say
What
that.
do you mean you can't marry?
Brother.
I had a relationship with a Nigerian woman. I'm not racist.
Yeah, that's it.
It
You had
wasn't
bad
out of
experience.
dominating
You
her.
had bad
Francis, I think we should
and you want-
refocus
and
this
you want to-
conversation.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's called, you know, he's
want
calling you a
to-
I
racist.
don't want to talk.
put all this experience
You don't
on
get
other
to speak.
people. That's not.
I don't get to.
What
That's
do
the
you
end
mean?
when you say someone's racist.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like-
what you say
Then
is
you need
just
to
ruined it.
then
You say
Francis, then you
racism.
need to cut that conversation.
No, I'm saying
It's
to
simple
you,
as
what you
that.
say is racism.
Don't call people
But
racist.
you don't want to know it. You don't want to
Don't
feel that
throw-
you're racist because you know racism is so bad.
No.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, it's true.
I think race is the key to history.
That's my opinion of what you said.
Race is everything. I think race is everything.
Yeah, because you don't
Not
want
that
to.
one race is superior to another.
Francis.
You don't want to be called racist
You just
because you know
respect
racism
your
is
own
so
race.
bad.
Love your
so
own
bad,
race.
and you think you are good.
Okay, well, I think we've digressed
I
from
don't
the.
think I'm good.
I think we've digressed.
I think I'm honest.
I know, but we talk.
Okay, Francis, what do you actually know about Islam? Not what you heard. What do you actually know?
Well, it means submit. Yeah, there's like all these like Shia. I hear that Shia and Sunnis, the main ones in Iraq, and I heard that down at Speaker's Corner, it's become basically those Sunnis and Shia arguing about who the successor to Muhammad is.
Okay.
That's what they're arguing about.
So would you
This
say
is
that
so
you're?
stupid.
So would you say
How
that
can
you're?
you spend your life arguing who's the successor to Muhammad? That is such a waste of time.
Okay. Would you say that your knowledge on Islam is quite minimal?
Yeah, it's patchy at best, but
Okay.
but I'm saying I'm pretty
you-
well versed.
are you
I grew
open-
up as a Catholic,
Okay.
and I'm saying they're very comparable in it. Well, actually, Catholicism predates Islam by a long way, but I think that's
Do you know-
equally as
do you know what
completely
Islam-
false.
do
It's
you know-
completely false.
Okay. Do you know what Islam
Why can't
means?
you take that? Right, that I'm saying the religion that I was brought up in, I've rejected it because it's false.
Okay.
You must do the same because Islam is
Do you
even
think?
more false. Than
But do you think it's okay? So are you going by logic? So are you saying?
Buying,
Hold on.
It
Are
comes
you
from the
saying?
Hebrew Bible? Yeah. Do you acknowledge that?
Hold on one
the-
second.
the
Are you saying?
Romans
Are you saying it's Catholicism?
Adopted the Jewish culture, and then Muhammad adopted the Jewish culture
No.
and put their own spin on it. But they both got it wrong.
Respectfully, I'll disagree with you.
But where did Muhammad get
And
the idea?
I'll
for-
tell you why I disagree with you.
They mention the same prophets,
Okay.
the Jewish prophets.
Do you believe in prophets?
Yes,
Which prophet do you believe in?
Moses the most.
And who else? Oh, so
Them
you.
all, the Old Testament, but the New Testament
do you believe
not
in-
so much.
So do you
Jesus.
believe in Jesus then, or do you
Yeah, I
reject
believe
him?
he existed, but I don't think he was the end of a long line. The line of David, King David.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you believe that
Why don't
God?
we go back to King David? That's where it all starts.
Okay, but do you believe that God sent Moses and
Yes.
Jesus into this
I
world?
believe he spoke to Moses.
Right. Do you believe that God
Moses
spoke
is
to these
way above
individuals?
because he freed his people from Israel, from Egypt,
No doubt. We're not.
and founded Israel.
Okay, I'm not even.
Moses is the nation builder, the original nation builder.
Okay, I'm not disputing that. What I'm asking
Yeah.
is that, do you believe that the one and only true God communicated to all
Yes.
these prophets?
Moses, maybe.
Right. Right. Are you excluding Jesus of this? It seems that you're very
Well-
iffy about Jesus, whether he
Well,
is or
it's
not.
because it seems to me like Jesus was the sort of the face of, to make Christianity Judaism acceptable to Europeans.
No.
Who all hated Judaism.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
If we look at the Bible,
There's so much anti-Jewish feeling in Europe, in Europeans. We used to call them infidel.
right.
In
Do you-
medieval times, we called the Christians called the Jews infidel. Can
right.
you believe it?
We believe that
The
Jesus was
hypocrisy.
not sent to the Gentiles, right? Jesus mentions this
No, he
himself.
was the end.
Right. Jesus was sent to the Jewish people. According to the New Testament,
Yeah.
in Matthew 15, verse 24,
Yeah.
Jesus says, I was not sent except unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So Jesus was, in essence, fulfilling the same message that Moses came with. Moses spoke about one God,
but
did he
that
not?
was hundreds of years before.
Right.
And these, it was the New Testament is just written by men,
Okay.
just ordinary men.
Well, I believe
Yeah.
that Jesus was sent into this world and he was a prophet to the children of Israel only. I do believe that Prophet Muhammad is the final prophet of God because as we both acknowledge that the Bible has been manipulated. Would
Yeah.
you agree with that or disagree with that?
Yeah, I don't.
The Bible has been manipulated.
Yeah, I think the only way to get to truth is to learn Hebrew and read the Old Testament in Hebrew, the Torah.
Okay, well, I've read the Old Testament in Hebrew many
You
times.
have?
Yes, the Shema is recited in Hebrew, which is Shema Israela, Edna Eloheinu, Edna
Yeah.
Echad.
Why wouldn't
It
you
speaks
just go
about.
with that then?
No, do you know? I do. I do go with all the prophets though, and I accept Prophet Muhammad as the final prophet of God.
Okay, I like that.
Right? I accept him as the final prophet, as well as I do accept that Moses was sent from God. I have a lot of respect
Yeah.
and love for Moses.
Yeah.
Moses is a great man, and he was sent by
Why
God
are they
to
trying
the Jewish people.
Why do they want to wipe? So many Muslims want to wipe Israel off the face of the earth.
Right. There's a difference between politics and religion.
No,
And we
there
need,
isn't. That's where you're wrong.
right, no, we need to separate the two.
No, we don't. That's where we've gone wrong. We've done that in this country. It used to be the crown, the church, and the government were all united, and they keep each other in check. But once
you-
they all get separated, then they all go off and do.
Would you agree with me that
church has just faded
the
away?
problem in Palestine is purely
The monarchy has no power anymore, and now we've just got the government is king basically. Boris Johnson's basically the king,
Okay,
and that's an awful situation.
Francis, would you agree that the problem in Palestine is very political? It's politically
Yes, but
based or
exactly,
politically
we
motivated?
are political creatures,
Right.
humans.
Right. Now the thing is,
men.
right, I don't agree with kicking anyone out of anywhere. I do believe, I take the two-state solution, right?
Yeah, but
where
it's not working.
two people should
Let's be
learn
practical.
to coexist. I understand that. It's not, unfortunately, it's not happening at the moment.
Yeah.
I believe it should happen because we can share and understand
they've
our
got to-
religion.
It's not your choice, brother, to say it's two states.
No,
What do you mean?
It doesn't
Yeah,
work.
that's what you're saying. That's
Doesn't
your
work.
opinion, but this is not right.
But it's failed.
The reason why-
that people who came from other countries go back to their countries.
No, but you see
This
the
is
problem,
not their right to go.
brother.
go
Do you know
and
why?
occupy another
Do you know
land.
why I adopt that opinion? Because
This is not
I
the
believe.
right one. You know why you give justification for somebody who occupied your house and you say, oh, we live half for you, half
Remember,
for me.
not all hold on,
I come
brother.
to your house and take half of it. Is that what you want?
It's not nice.
I come and I kick you out, and somebody says, "Oh, look, I think we have to have house solution."
I agree with you.
What's this?
But what I'm saying is that there are Jews that don't believe in taking someone's house by force. Remember, in Israel,
Where
no,
are
listen,
they?
listen,
Where are they?
listen,
Where are
very
they? These
compassionate.
Jews who we're talking
They're much
about,
more
where are they?
compassionate.
brother. You're not
Where
understanding
are
what.
they? No, I understand.
Do
Where
you
are they?
believe?
Where are they?
I'm
asking
I'm
you,
trying
where
to
are they?
answer you. Just
where are they?
can you hear me out?
Okay.
Right.
No, you said I don't understand what you said.
No, what I'm saying to you, right? Not every Muslim is a terrorist, right? So, not every Muslim who believes in Allah and Allah.
Why you say this?
Brother, I am trying to answer
about the
you.
two-state
Brother, you
solution.
need to. Wallahi, you need to listen.
No,
you
I'm
need to
listening, I'm
listen
listening to
because
you.
if you keep cutting
But
me.
every Muslim is terrorist. I
And
don't
here we
know
have
that.
the-
If you keep
I know that,
if you
I know
keep
that.
cutting me, you're gonna not understand the overall what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm saying to you,
This is why you're
there are,
Muslims.
there are
You're going to
different
destroy yourself,
there are different
like the Christians.
there are
destroyed
different
themselves.
factions of different sects of Islam, right? Now, what I'm trying to explain to you, brother, right? Not every Jew agrees with the overtaking of Israel and making it purely an Israeli
that.
state.
I know that.
This is what I'm saying. There are some people
that.
who agree, like the Zionists. Thank you.
I know that. Yeah.
But there are some people who
haven't read the Bible
agree
enough.
that this is wrong. So what I'm trying to say to you, right? There are some people who are born in Israel who know nothing about politics, who know nothing about the social system in that country. So what they are doing, they are growing to evolve into what they see. So, for example, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be more Palestinian people dying, right? If we keep kicking Jewish people out. I agree. I probably agree with you.
What about the
brother.
Palestinians who were kicked out? Millions of them
I agree.
were kicked out.
But the more time-
and their houses were taken, by force.
The more time-
And then many of them were killed. Many of them were terrorized.
I agree.
Many of them, in every country in the world, what happens to them then?
Listen.
Why do you think?
Do you know what?
About the now,
I
and
You must
don't
see
think
that the
you know
Romans
what?
did that to the Jews.
Listen, what I'm trying to say to
double
you,
standards.
even in the Prophet ﷺ, even in his time, he learned to live with the Jewish people. Not every Jew. If you look at the like for example, the Banu
It's
Qaynuqa.
nothing to do with that.
but we need to learn-
You're diverting.
No,
You're not
no,
talking
no,
about
no.
The point I'm
No,
talking
you're getting. See, with you, brother, you're getting too political. I'm trying to incorporate the deen.
You're talking about the time of Prophet ﷺ, and this is not right. This is nothing to do with that.
Arguing about
Brother,
No, you don't know. You don't know. You are too soft, too lenient.
No.
You
Not-
think.
Well, why should I not be lenient?
You think when you are soft and lenient, you're going to achieve something. You never achieve anything.
Would you agree that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. Right? In the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
What do you mean? Do I believe? This is the
yeah,
Quran.
I know. Exactly.
So you don't ask for
لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ. Right? That we should see the Prophet ﷺ's his behavior as an example.
Yeah. Why is he telling
Exactly.
you this?
So the reason why I'm saying this to you, because we need to
nothing to do with
we
that.
need to refer it
don't
back to
apply
Allah and His
something-
Rasul.
Don't
Sahih or
apply
la?
something to the wrong place.
We're related.
Yeah.
I think you're taking me out of context, brother.
No, you're taking it out of context.
Anyway,
You got to, that's why you got to just be you and God. Forget all that.
I'm a doctor, and I've been listening. I've been standing here, and I am genuinely concerned about you.
about who?
You seem well. You seem.
Well,
I really am.
I think he's thinking.
Do you know-
No, it's not
He
a
is,
joke. I
he is.
really am genuinely concerned.
Well,
about both
thank
of
you for-
I mean,
thank you
what
for your
on earth
concern.
Are you
But-
doing here? What do you think? What are you doing here?
Why do you
talking about
In London.
Yeah, what are you
Okay.
talking about?
I think they need to go. I think this is
you
our call
can't
to
do
go.
anything
Why are you butting into their conversation?
I
Is he going to
think
give us the introduction?
I'm worried about this.
This is speaker's
How is
corner.
this-
looks like Einstein.
How is this going
Not Einstein, Frankenstein.
Where's his
How is this going to make any difference?
Personally, I have no
Fine,
force
mate.
in most things.
We like to debate.
You like
Yeah,
to
it's
debate?
debate.
Yeah, most
Right.
real men like.
Oh, so you're not most real men
Yeah,
like to debate.
apparently you're
Do they?
not really a real man.
What's that doctor who
Maybe I'm
killed
not,
so
I
many
don't know.
people?
Yeah, but this
Yeah, no,
guy-
it's
Oh.
In the middle of people.
Sorry, are you
laying down the law?
are you Dr. Howard Shipman?
No.
Oh, nice to meet you, Dr. Howard
He's
Shipman.
a
he's
sociopath.
yeah.
I've seen him
You
around.
did a lot of good work
He's
for
Dr.
the
Howard
population
Shipman.
problem.
Oh my God, I've
You-
been waiting
you
to
go
meet you
around
for so
telling people
long.
not to have
Nice to
kids.
meet you.
That's
You're
right,
a
yes.
weirdo.
Dr. Howard Shipman. He killed hundreds of people. I'm being sarcastic.
I'm
I saw you
Why do
before
you
and
care?
I think we need to go
you know what I
soon.
said?
Yeah.
Have you already committed the ultimate crime?
No, not yet.
You haven't had any children?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
I can see an injection in his pocket. He's gonna inject us. We
He's
gotta
going to
get the fuck
eject
out of
us.
here.
Yeah, I know. I think better go.
Why did you do
We're
that?
talking about
He looks like a sick doctor.
Why did you have children?
Fuck does he think he is?
Francis, it's been a pleasure, honestly.
He's just ruined it.
No, well, he kind of up, but
Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm gonna go.
in between.
Francis, take care. Dr. Howard Shipman, take care of yourself.
Get out. Oh, I wanted to speak to the cameraman.
Oh shit!
Because I don't, oh, yeah, and I don't want
Ladies and gentlemen, I had a really good conversation with Francis. I got to go because it's getting late. I need to pray, but inshallah, I need to get rid of this.